I'm Laurie Wolf. I'm Associate Professor and Director of William and Mary Theater. I'm also the Director of Avenue Q. The show itself is not a Punch and Judy kind of puppet show. It's like Sesame Street with an edge. It looks at racism, sexuality, homelessness. What do you do after you get out of college and you have a BA, but you don't have any skill sets? So it takes a fairly gritty look at life. The fact of working with puppets is a completely different experience. The actors have to put themselves in a different place, but of course that's expanding their own skill set, their repertoire.
Well, Puppet Boot Camp was pretty intense. We went every day for a week for three
hours.
3 hours. And we started off with like just hand puppets, and then we moved to rod puppets, and then eventually we moved to our actual puppets.
It's such an unusual thing. Like, no one really thinks about how hard like working a puppet is.
Yeah.
And just learning it all in a week and then just going straight into rehearsals to do it.
Well, the most challenging aspect of the show for me has had to be putting up with this diva. This diva. More like this diva over here. Yeah, it's been rough learning how to manipulate puppets in ways that are unique and new and not always just the same gesture over and over again. But we found Rod's personality in it all, so he has a plenty of range of motion.
The biggest challenge of this show is the fact that my puppet being happens to be one of the heaviest puppets, also coupled with the fact that my puppeteer has the least upper body strength, making the movements required for my operation very difficult.
I think the hardest thing for me is singing and moving the puppet's mouth and trying to dance at the same time, because we have to do it in one of our songs and we're just like, what's going on?
It was really interesting because there's a lot of things that you don't realize that it takes to make something come to life. Like the puppet has to breathe, so before everything he speaks, he has to take a breath. Like, hi, my name is Nicky. And the way he looks, he has to be making sure that he's looking at people and making eye contact, so it takes a lot to make something look not just dead.
It can be challenging that their expressions are limited compared to what we as humans can do on stage. Buttercup, like, she can scrunch her face, or she can smile, gasp, and whatnot, but it's hard to do other things. But also it's really rewarding to see the extent that you can make those little emotions go.
My human and I relate to each other a lot, so it's been very easy to get into puppet character. I am able to transfer a lot of my own life experiences into Rod's life experiences, and he's done the same for me.
Connor is a lot like myself. He's not very organized, a little irresponsible, but he likes to have fun, and that's all that matters.
Avenue Q is all about finding yourself at times when you don't really know what's in your future. And there's a song that's all about everything being for now. And lots of other comedic, very funny songs telling real truths about life.
People are definitely going to be surprised by the full frontal puppet nudity. Yeah, you heard it here first.
It's probably one of the most relatable shows we've done at least since I've been here. I mean, the shows we've done here, there have been really fun ones, but this is the one that like people will get almost all of the jokes. And like, there's literally a song about wanting to go back to college and talking about how fun it is to be in college. It's just the perfect musical for college kids to come see.